gentlemen, thank you once again. Yet again we're here, yet again we are protesting, making ourselves known to the public and to those in the House of Traitors. They're not all traitors, this man's a good man. Yeah? There's not enough of him, unfortunately. So, this is now, what are we at, 8 years? Something like that we've been coming here. We did quite well with the previous government. The current government, not so well. They really want to shaft us. But we carry on fighting. We come here, we make noise on this day because it's Good Friday, and this all goes back to the Good Friday Agreement. We come, we make our noise. The people in that house will find out about it because you get told about it, and that's a fact. It doesn't matter that they're not in there, they don't see us when they're in there. That's those who have to turn up, and we all know what that's like. So, I want to thank everybody. I'm going to let Paul speak, and I'm going to ask Mark to speak. Normally we would do, or we have done, a number of us have done a run down to the Ukrainian embassy. Unfortunately we can't do that one this year, just not been able to get that organised. Very sorry about that. That is just, for those who didn't know, that was just a little fill-in so that you know why we're not doing it. So I want to pass you across to Paul because he's got something to say.
Right, we've been here before, as Dave has said, and we're here again. Now, you may think over the last wee while that we've had no effect about what's going on inside that house over there. You'd be absolutely wrong. In the last year, 18 months or so, there has been a huge coalition of people that are working to destroy the Northern Ireland Troubles Bill. At the moment, it's been delayed. There's two parts to this bill. Mark will give a little bit of that in a minute, but basically there's two parts to what's going on. There's the remedial order, which reintroduces some things. It's stuck in the House of Lords and may not go past that until later on in the year, when the Dillon case, of which Dave, me and Nicky are the interveners to stop that remedial order. And it's been through the Supreme Court and it's stuck now in the House of Lords awaiting that verdict from the Supreme Court. The other part is the actual Northern Ireland Troubles Bill, and that is being delayed because of what we have been doing and others. People like the generals that have come off the shelf and are very much involved behind the scenes. The SAS are putting pressure on. So there's all these moving parts that most of you may not be aware of. So that bill may not actually go through in this session of Parliament. It's hoping to get that delayed as well. So that's the effect that we are doing every time we come out on the ground. So I want to give you a big thank you for everybody that's come out over the last couple of years, in particular since this appalling Labour government has come into power. They will not win. You know what our motto is? If they won't listen, we will shout louder and louder. Mark Francois, Shadow Defence Secretary. MP. Right, not by me.
Can you hear me without it?
Yeah!
Thanks very much. Right. Thank you for your service. Put your hand up if you've got a letter of comfort from Tony Blair. Well, unfortunately, several hundred alleged IRA terrorists had one, That's why they've not been prosecuted and why they've come after you instead. What Paul told you is right. Everything that he and Dave and all of you have done has been worthwhile. Labour thought they would ram this Troubles bill that puts you all back potentially in the dock through that place in a few months. But because of your collective efforts, they have not succeeded. The remedial order is bogged down in the House of Lords. The bill itself is bogged down in the House of Commons because of you and what you have done to highlight the case of all of your comrades. I never served in Northern Ireland. I was Cold War TA. But my father served at D-Day. And I hope that's good enough for you. And he taught me as a boy never to take living in a free country for granted. And the only reason there is a Good Friday Agreement in the first place is because you and those like you went to the province and fought the enemy to a standstill. Without you, there would never have been a Good Friday Agreement in the first place. So thank you for what you have done. My mission and that of my Tory colleagues is very straightforward. We must do everything we can to stop this legislation getting through, and if it somehow does get through, if we are given the privilege of government again, we will get rid of it. You upheld the rule of law. You defended us. Our job is simple. It is to defend you. Good luck and Godspeed.
It's not powerful.
The little Robin bloke from Essex. Oh, hello, mate. Right, on behalf of everybody.
Send them around this way rather than across the track.
I'm just in front of by the Daytona, yellow Daytona.
Potentially 7 days notice. That's literally all we get. As soon as we know, I'll let you know. If as many as people as possible can have a dental appointment. You know what I mean? Whatever. Yeah. Please get, whether you're on foot, because we will be going into there, we will be informing.